Okay, please don't forget I said earlier that we're going to look at static equilibrium. Of course, we have looked at the introduction of equilibrium, and of course, we look at the category of equilibrium, which has to do with static equilibrium and dynamic equilibrium. But I said that equilibrium can further be classified into other areas, and that has to do with translational equilibrium and rotational equilibrium. If the net force acting on the body is zero, then the body is said to be in translational equilibrium. In such a case, the center of mass of the body remains either at rest or moves rectilinearly with constant velocity. If the net torque acting on the body is zero, then the body is said to be in rotational equilibrium. In such a case, the angular velocity of the body remains constant. And there is one thing or there is something you need to know about this static equilibrium. Of course, these are major concerns today. This one, the one that has to do with static equilibrium, and there's something you need to know about this static. There's not something you need to know about the static. Remember, I told you that the net force must be zero. That the net force must be zero. That the first thing you must know. That the first thing you must know that the net force must be zero. The net force must be zero. Okay, please, you must take note of this. That the net force must be zero. That the net force must be zero. This one has to do with translational equilibrium. This one has to do with the translational equilibrium, whereby we look at the component of forces, whereby we look at component of forces. In this one, we're going to look at the y component. We're going to look at the y component and also the s component. Okay, for the y component, the sum of the forces must be zero, and also for the s component, the sum of the forces must also be zero. And this one is translational equilibrium. Translational equilibrium, please don't forget. This one is translational equilibrium. Please don't forget, this one is translational equilibrium. And for another one, there is another thing you need to also know again about this static equilibrium. There is another thing you must also take note of. Of course, the sum of the torque, the sum of the torque must also be zero. The sum of the torque must also be zero. You must also take note of this. Take note of this. These are the two conditions you must put into consideration. These are the two conditions you must put into consideration. It means that the net force must be zero. Under this net force, we look at the component, which is the sum of the forces in the y direction and the sum of the forces in the s direction, and it must be zero. And this one has to do with translational equilibrium. This one has to do with translational equilibrium. But for the one of the sum of the torque, this one has to do with the rotational equilibrium. Please take note of this. This one has to do with the rotational equilibrium. This one has to do with rotational equilibrium. Okay, while this one is translational equilibrium. Okay, these are the one way you need to take note of. We need to take note of under the static equilibrium. That the one of the translational equilibrium and the one of the rotational equilibrium. Okay, please, in my next teaching, we are going to look at how we can use these two conditions to resolve some problem. We are going to use these two conditions to resolve some problem in my next line of teaching. Okay, we are going to calculate under this aspect of equilibrium of forces. We are going to look at calculation, and of course, we also focus under this rotational. We are still going to look at the one that has to do with torque. We are going to look at the one that has to do with torque. We will look at the meaning of torque and also the formula for torque. Okay, I think at this point I can draw my conclusion. This is just another introduction of this aspect of equilibrium. equilibrium, and of course the one that has to do with static equilibrium. Please don't forget these two conditions. These two conditions, don't take note of it. These two conditions, take note of these two conditions. That the net sum of the net force must be zero, and this one has to do with the one of the y component and the s component. Okay, and for the one of the sum of the top must also be zero, which has to do with rotational, and this one has to do with translational. And these are the two conditions we are going to use and we are going to focus on in our next line of teaching. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to like my page, JB Jumbo Online Mathematics. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mathematics Science Mega Tutorial. All the best.